Right, Lewis, we're going to go right back to the very start. When you were growing up, is this what you wanted to do? Is this your dream? Was it to be a footballer? At what kind of age do you think, I really want to do this?
Yeah, it's always what I've wanted really. I started about 4-year-old, I think, something like that. Then I just kept playing with my brother, and I think that's why I progressed so fast into the first team, playing older football a lot.
Tell me about your brothers then, because there are a few of you.
Yeah, it's a big football family. All of us play football, which is really good. My older brother's playing at Hartlepool now, and I've got 2 younger ones. One's at Newcastle and one's at Middlesbrough. So it's a very busy family, but we all love it and we all love watching each other play.
What about the influence of your parents then? Because obviously, you know, they would have had to have done a lot to get you to all these different places in this development and this journey, this pathway that you're all on.
Yeah, it was a really hectic bit of part of my life, my family as well. Obviously they had me at football, Jamie at football, all when we couldn't drive, so it was quite hard for them at times, and my grandparents helped out a lot, but I think it's been worth it, obviously seeing how well we're getting on now, and hopefully we can continue on to that.
So what was it like when you signed your first professional contract, that feeling that at that point, you know you've done it, but you still got so much more work to do?
Yeah, it was a great feeling. My mum and dad received a letter from the club saying they would like offer us a professional contract. And I was absolutely buzzing about it, and my brother got offered one at the same time too, so it was great for us, and we're progressing under 18s together, so that was great for us to be playing together. And I was relieved really. That's the thing I've been waiting for my whole life, really, getting my first professional contract. I think I deserved it really, and I couldn't be any more proud.
So when you've got that contract, it's the team you want to be with. What were your earliest memories of watching Newcastle?
I think it was probably like the Gino Wijnaldum and Dwight Gale, stuff like that, playing the Championship and Premier League. I think Gino Wijnaldum was probably my favourite player to watch at that time. I think he just had everything, to be honest, scoring goals, and I think that's what's made it great for me as well, seeing him score and seeing all the fans absolutely buzzing about it, and I think I can only try and carry that on and keep trying scoring as many goals as I can. Tell
me about your whole game day routine. What kind of things did you do as a supporter, as a fan?
I remember just waking up. I used to play a game in the morning normally at Newcastle, and then I'd go to the games with my dad and my brothers, who always had a great day out, and I'd probably go back home, watch Match of the Day or something like that, and I feel a bit strange watching myself on Match of the Day now, which is a bit weird, but now I'm getting used to it.
Do you look forward to watching yourself?
Yeah, I do sometimes. If I played well, I do, yeah. Yeah.
Talk us through this moment then, from last season, the day itself when you win that trophy as a team.
It was an unbelievable feeling for me, obviously. I've dreamt of that being a little boy, really. Being at Wembley, one of the biggest stadiums in England, I think we totally deserved it that day, and I think obviously all my family are Newcastle fans, which is even better and bigger, really. But I've just got to try and leave your emotion behind and not let it take over you, and I think you just got to focus on the game, but obviously after you can enjoy it with your family, and something that I've dreamt of since being little, really.
Is that a difficult thing to do, managing those emotions?
I think I'm quite good with that, really. I'm quite laid back as a person, and I just try to leave it behind and focus on my game, and then enjoy it after, as long as it's the right result.
Can you talk us through this moment? This was your goal against Fulham that's got you through.
I had a chance before that, which I probably should have thought I maybe should have scored, and then I just thought, I'm going to try and get my head on this on the corner the last couple of minutes of the game, and I just saw it come towards, and I tried to glimpse it over, and I saw it go in the back of the net, and it couldn't be any better feeling, really. And then I just all celebrated together, which was even better, and seeing all the fans going absolutely crazy.
Does that emotion, when you talk about the emotion, as you're quite laid back, is that when you had to let everything go, obviously because of the impact and the timing of that goal as well?
Yeah, I think you do. Obviously, when you go on the pitch, you slightly change as a person, really, and being a bit more vocal and trying to be like that, really, on the pitch to show that you're a good character as well. And I think I'm doing that well at the minute, and hopefully I can keep carrying that on.
I'm going to ask you about Dan Burn. What kind of influence has he had on you?
Yeah, he's had a massive influence. I think, obviously, showing the career he's had, going from the bottom to the top like that he has, it's unbelievable, really. And I think you can only look at him, he's so down to earth, and I think that's what I try to be too. And we're both Geordies, obviously, so it couldn't be any better, really. Being boyhood fans and then playing for the club, it's a great feeling for both of us.
Your captain loves you. We heard that.
Yeah.
He talks about you and the way you've developed. He thinks you're an absolute star in the making.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about Bruno? Because of what he said to you on Sunday, I know you were standing there. You probably didn't think, what else can he say about me? But how that made you feel?
Yeah, Bruno's been unbelievable as well. I think all the squad have been really. But Bruno's been a massive help, obviously. I normally play alongside him as well, so it's great to have someone like that backing us so much. And I think hopefully that can carry on, and I'd love to keep playing with Bruno as well.
And when you say you normally would be playing alongside him, you're sort of a little bit behind.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying this full-back role that you've come into, and you filled a gap because your mates haven't been around, they've been injured, but they're on their way back as well. How have you enjoyed that?
Yeah, it's great. It's another position to play in and to get used to. It felt a bit strange at first, but I feel like I'm getting my bearings now and just trying to perform as well as I can. And hopefully I can carry that on. What
would it mean to progress through this semi-final and get back to Wembley again?
Yeah, it would be massive for us to get through into the final again. I think we loved last season, but we'd love to do that again. You can't really look back. You've got to keep looking forward.